We didn't discuss
To the
it.
Dangerous Dog Show live! Hosted by Dangerous Dog and Doug the Rock Dog! Who let the dogs out?
What's up, everybody? Today we are joined by some people. Anyone that follows Wild Dogs knows who we have in front of us today. And today's your opportunity to learn more about MX the American and the lovely Black Marine. Their music together is like killing it on Wild Dogs. How's everybody doing?
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you very much. Hi.
Awesome.
Great.
Glad to be here.
Let's take a minute and have all of you go around. We'll go around the horn here and tell us about who you are, where you live, all that good stuff.
Marina.
Oh, you're all shy now. I'm Black Marine. I live in Vienna, Austria. And I'm composer and pianist, music producer, and write different kind of things.
Mel.
Oh, okay. I'm Melvin Melody Davis. I live in the Northeast Georgia mountains. I am a vocalist / promotion / a lot of different other things for the group MX the American, and I'm the main rapper on the dope tracks.
Love that.
And I'm Rad Ray Terrell. I'm with MX the American. I'm lead vocalist, bass player, fill in for whatever we need. And like Melvin, we're both now singers with Black Marine and musicians. She's got some killer stuff going on, so we're on board, man, for the ride.
So
That's
before we
right.
get into how you guys and Black Marine got connected, tell us the story of MX the American. Where'd you guys come up with this killer stuff?
Oh, well, I met Melvin about 20 years ago, and he said, man, I got some killer rhymes for you, man. So I was like, all right, something different. Do the rock and roll with or metal with the rap combined, and we were doing some R&B type, vocals, female vocalist stuff in there with it at the time, and we just, decided to try to, go this venture here and see how it goes, because we're all into the same kind of things, pretty much the same music, but didn't really have a lot of bands out doing this, the combination kind of thing like this. I'm not saying there aren't any, but at the time there was a lot less, than what there is now. And Melvin brought it to the table, man, on these albums that were done. We changed the name in like 2018 to MX the American, because it was just under MX before that. The name is hard to keep a hold of, just two letters and stuff like that. And so everybody's, if you go to Europe and stuff, people say, there's the American, there's the American. So we just instead of like having to put something beside our name, like /USA or /America, or, whatever, hey, it fit perfectly together. And now anytime you try to look us up on anything, you put MX the American, bam, there it is. We got like 12 albums out. Melvin?
That's right. Like you said, we met 20 years ago, and we started putting the mix to the mix, and putting vocals with lyrical patterns, dealing with we did a few shows with bands like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and we've done stuff been on world stages with Tech Nine, Eminem, by Ice-T's Body Count, and we started arranging more music and started doing a lot of shows back then, and we vamped it up 20 years later with the new stuff that we got, and then we really went full speed, fast motion, putting out some really, really good albums, man.
Yeah, this decade here, we really, really excelled on things a lot, and this, it just seems to work really good. And Mel works great with me. I work great with him. Detlef, who is also the drummer in the band, he is just awesome drummer. And we couldn't ask for anything better. We've had some definitely other great guitar players and stuff with us also, in the past. And Richard James Dobbs is one of them. He's actually working with us on the Black Marine stuff also. So just a lot of got plethora of a lot of great musicians that's played with us over the years and stuff.
That's right.
It definitely works.
Yes.
And you guys are all in different locations.
Yeah, Melvin's up in North Georgia. I'm in up in West Virginia. I moved up here I don't know, about 10 years ago, and I like it up here. I mean, I go to Atlanta all the time. We do most of our stuff out of Atlanta, so that's where we're at mostly. But Melvin likes it up in the mountains where he's at, and I like it up. We get out of that city. We've been in the city so long, man. Yeah, we don't dislike the city. We love the city. Isn't that right, Mel?
That's right.
But it's just, it just works a lot better, and you can think a little clearer and stuff when you're out where we're at. His area looks a lot like where I'm at.
I agree. After being out in the middle of nowhere in California and moving back to Vegas after being gone for like 13 years, I'm ready to leave the city again.
Me and Mel's been all those places too. We had a blast.
Y'all can have the city. I'm pure country.
I must agree.
Where you at?
I'm out in a little town. I call it Mayberry, but it's a little town in Madeiraville, Indiana, and I call it Mayberry because that's pretty much what it is. We got it's a one-horse town, and the horse is barely is gimping down the road. It's just a really small town, and just country living.
I know where
like
you're
a
at.
farmer's community.
Yeah, my dad was from Indy, so I was raised some in Indy also. So
Right on. So how did maybe you said it? I didn't hear, but how did Black Marine and MX American? How did you two meet?
Well, I heard Ray's interview at the Jeff Tucker radio show in September, and I heard the music, and I loved the interview. And I was asking in the chat, who is this? Who is this? Who is Ray? Who is Melvin? I didn't know at the time who is who because they were all wearing masks. So and it was like so funny. But then I reached out to Ray and I sent him an email in September and I said, I want to work with you. And I sent him the first song that we released together, Hair Killer. I sent him that piece, but actually it was Hair Killer composed for soprano and ensemble. So at that time, Ray was like thinking like what I'm going to do with this. But actually my idea was because Hair Killer is such a cool name for a song, and I wanted to make it as a powerful song, and that was like, it was like 3 years ago, and I was never like really happy with the songs if I write something, and then I reached out to Ray, and then Ray was always very positive, but he was like, we will see, and so slowly. But I also told him in September, I told him I'm going to compose. I didn't have the song yet, and I said I'm going to compose this song. I'm going to send you in December, and we can release it in January. And then Ray was like, "What? Like, who talks like that?" And actually, everything happens like that. But I think the story is pretty much like unplanned, because everything what is involving between us, because we are like three musketeers. We talk a lot. We are all the time on the phones, and then I think naturally, spontaneously, actually everything involves. And I really love this project and everything what we do together, because we are all together in this. We are all honest. We are all true. And I think that audience, that they can hear that in the music, actually. So that's the story how I met Ray, and then I met Melvin, and then the other musicians who then came into project, the brilliant guitarist Richard James Dobbs, and Dave Mulazzi, the engineer. And then it was at the beginning the story, because I'm also music producer, and then Ray's music producer, and then he was like, well, how we are going to do this? And then I'm like, oh, I'm going to produce this. It's all right. And then Ray was like, easy going, like, okay, okay. And then he said, just so you know, I can do this. And I said, oh, it's all right. I'm going to do this, because usually I'm doing everything by my own. I compose, I record, I produce as a solo artist. But then in this project, one day Ray just sent me produced track, and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. You do this. This is like brilliant. I mean, I must say that Ray is like, if anyone has the opportunity to work with Ray, he's exquisite music producer. He just know like how, when, where, like, and he has so many like ideas. And even he would like ask me like, why don't you maybe try to do this and that? And I was like very open. I'm pretty much open-minded person. And then that's how actually the other tracks were actually developing. And it's just it evolves everything amazing. So just, and working with Melvin, it just, he is now my favorite rapper, because when I was a
Oh,
little
thank
girl,
you, thank you,
when
thank
I
you.
was a little girl, my favorite rapper was other people, and before I met Melvin, it was a Snoop Dogg, but now it's Melvin, Melody. So
Thank you,
so that's
thank
the
you, thank
story,
you.
short story. Maybe Ray can say something extra.
Yeah, yeah. She sent these tracks. Well, it was actually kind of like it's a little small orchestra playing this song, and it doesn't sound anything like what we got now. I mean, it sounded good, but I was like, you hear this person on a violin, this person on so another instrument, string instruments and stuff, and you're like, what the heck are we going to do with this, Melvin? And Melvin goes, I don't know, and it's like, hmm. So she said she was going to send some more stuff later. This was in September. So come November, all of a sudden we hear from her again, and she, just like she said. But she sent this piano piece. And I had just talked to Melvin. I was like, well, I called Melvin. I was telling him, man, she's done hit us up again about doing this song. And Melvin's like, well, what are we going to do with that? And I said, no, you got to hear what she just sent, man. And I sent him over the piano track, and it was just fucking exquisite, and it's like, man, this is badass. And so next thing I know, me and Melvin, we were, like I say, we were already so burned already from being in the studio so long. We'd have done like, I don't know, 20, 25 songs already the year, and pretty close to, well, about 20 songs by then, just last year. And we'd already done said, I definitely had said, dude, we need to tone down for a minute. Let's take a break, man, get our minds back. And actually, this popped in there right then. And, this, well, it already kind of come up, surfaced about doing it. And then by the time she got us hold us up the second time there, I thought, well, all right, well, come on. And Melvin's like, well, I thought we weren't going to do no more. And I'm like, well, yeah, I know, but let's just do it, and see how this turns out. And actually, I didn't know she knew anything about the rapping part that we did in our stuff anyway. I had no clue. So that had not been talked about. So when I went in the studio, I was like, Melvin, lay some parts on this right here. And Melvin went in and laid them down. And I said, we're going to send it to her and we'll just see what she thinks. It's just, this is it, and we sent it over there and she was stoked over it. I mean, it just was it was a great thing. It sounded awesome, and Dave had done such an awesome job, and Richard had played such killer guitar on it. And the song, first of all, is a unique, very killer song, definitely with a different kind of title, that hair killer part, but it worked out great. And next thing you know, we were on the road for writing new stuff,
I mean, before Hair Killer, I remember that Ray texted me like, I'm going to the studio, use this opportunity. I don't do this. And then I'm like, I don't know what that means, because we didn't know each other so well at the time. And then, and then everything happens then after.
She loved to rap, though, man. I mean, And
I
it was
didn't
like
plan.
when we sent the song to her, we had no clue. Me and Mel had no clue, what she's gonna think about this or even what I did or anything, because me and Mel just sit in there and rearrange the song, and got it set up right. Not trying to take it over, but we were just trying to make it to where it was, you know, it all fit with what we do, and Mel did a great job. And next thing you know, we sent it over to her, and then she was telling Marina.
Yeah, I mean, this music wouldn't sound like this if we are not together as we are. So they all brought their own identity to each song and ideas. And as an artist, we have like a lot of ideas, and then we talk a lot, exchange all of that. And then yeah, suddenly we have like so many songs. I don't know, shall we say how many? But we didn't plan that. So this new song now, "Call Me Anytime," came also spontaneously, and I mean, nothing would sound like this as if we are not like so great as a team. So
So
Let
Marina,
me ask. Let me ask about the video because you guys are in different locations, but the way you piece the video together, it looks like you're all in the same spot, and it's just really cool how you guys pulled that off.
Yeah.
well, now regarding "Call Me Anytime," because now people can see the music video, but actually Melvin inspired me. He was filming himself with the phone, and then I was like, "Oh, I can do that." So then we can like have this kind of dynamic in the music video, like we are talking, they're here, they're there, I'm here,
Yeah.
and then just doing this kind of like split screen in the chorus, because Ray singing the chorus, and I love doing music videos, and as a composer, I love that humans are playing, real people. I love real stories. I love real music video, that there is something going on. So then in Call Me Anytime, there were a lot of our friends and people who were working on different cameras, and I was editing them at the end. And of course, before that, everyone must be happy before we released. So everyone was happy. So then we released it, and it's easy as that. But I must say, the time it was very cold there. Melvin was freezing there when he was filming that scene. The wind was blowing, the snow was like flying all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
And Ray was standing on the ice. No one can see that, but it looks like we are like so relaxed. And
It's
then
a
I was
half a
like
foot of ice.
walking, holding the phone, and I was like,
wow.
"Oh my God, I can't feel my hand." And then, yes, well, that's everything behind what people don't know, but we know. So, and that it works. It works great. I mean, it just
Yeah.
we all want that this we all want this thing to work, and that's why it's so good. And I'm so grateful to them that they have my back, that they are my big support.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Well, I
Yeah, it
want to
looks like
thank.
it looks like Mel's where I'm at in the video almost. When you look at the video, we both in the mountains, and it's so cool. You know.
And I just love a black and white video.
Yeah.
It makes it a lot more dramatic, I think.
Yes. Very
This
sharp.
music,
Looks a lot
which
sharper.
the mu- which the music is very dramatic, and we went through two separate major storms over here in America, working with Marina, Black Marine stuff, and Ray had to come from a long distance, traveling 8 hours through ice and snow to get to the studio. I had to travel from the top of the mountains, North Georgia, 2 hours to get down there. It was a lot of bad inclement weather, but the music turned out great, and that's really for sure.
Yes.
It amazed me, like Ray was like driving like 7 or 8 hours in one direction, and then in the other direction, and then it just so much, there is so much effort, and so much we invested, so much of
It,
our time. And but Ray, he's like badass.
It took 15 hours the other day to get home after
16.
after me and Mel were 16, after me and Mel were in the studio the other day. What was the last weekend? Holy cow, man, it was messed up. The pounding snow, the freeway shut down from semis torn up on the road for like 3 solid hours, sitting there in that. But the music, I smiled the whole time I had earbuds on listening to it. I was tired,
Right.
but the thing is, you do what you love, and when you're stuck on the freeway, you're just stuck, and you better just wait it out. It's all
That's
good
why
though.
we. That's why you can call us anytime. Anytime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
Hello.
like to give a quick shout out to Dan from the Graveyard Shift. Hey, brother, I agree. Their music is amazing.
Right on,
Thank
Dan.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cool.
We
Cool.
love Dan. He's just so awesome, man.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, he
He, he's just like Wild Dogs Radio. You guys,
yes,
he's
yes.
constantly promoting new bands, new music, just like you guys are. I mean, I wake up every day and I go through the slews of different bands and different songs that you guys are playing and stuff, and then you're posting and posting, and
Yeah.
I mean, it's just awesome. You can't ask for more from somebody like you guys and Dan, and stations such as the same.
Yeah, and it's something that really makes it special with Dan as well is not only does he play like we do, like the independent artists and underground artists, but he likes to do like the old movies
Yes,
and play the old movies. And yeah, he's a brother, and appreciate him very much.
yes. We love you, Dan.
But also
Peace
want
for
to give a
Dan.
shout out, hello Carrie and Thorns Like Us. Thank you for tuning in with us tonight, and hello to Alicia. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. And uh, and congratulations on your current video. I mean, out for what, just about 24 hours now, and
Yeah.
already in the thousands. I think that's pretty cool.
Mhm.
Marina did a lot of promotions on it. Mel did too. Tons of promoting. I mean, that was just constant, man. We've been on an onslaught, man, doing that. But hey, it takes it to, if you want to reap the reward, you got to get out there and throw down, and do it.
So
Let
can
me
you?
ask.
Oh, go ahead, Doug. I'm sorry.
Let me ask Marina a question, because we all with Wild Dogs and all the independent artists, and they all mingle, and everybody roots for each other and stuff in the U.S. How is it received where you are? You working with all these Americans? I mean, that's got to be cool on your side too.
Yeah, I love American people. I love working with Americans. I have great experience. I had my concert in LA 2 years ago, and I know I'll be back. And yeah, I mean, it's people are different. Like when it comes to music, or is it only me? I don't know. But the thing is that people are very much open-minded, and they are very interested when there is something exotic and something new. Um, of course, America it's of course bigger, but in Europe it's a different vibe. It's a different kind of musicians, especially in Vienna. There are lots of classical music. So if you are different, you don't fit. So that can be very struggling. But I'm very fortunate that I have friends in America and working with them, and now Ray and Melvin, and so my experience is wonderful. So
Well, hopefully it will help open some minds over there where you are, because this, to me, I was very one dimensional music wise until I got involved, especially with independent artists. And what you guys do, what MX the American does with mixing rap and rock, metal, it is so refreshing. It's so new to me. I get excited when you guys put a new song out, and I just love what you do. It's
Right on, man. We
this
Thank you
appreciate
whole
so
that.
vibe
much.
is just
Right,
awesome.
All right, Mel,
right.
we're going back in the studio to lay another album, man. He's excited.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
uh,
Let's do it.
So
I
Mel, let
think
me
it's
ask you:
yeah.
did you see yourself, say 10, 15 years ago, however long ago, creating a new fusion? I mean, I know other people have done it in the past, but to me, this is new. It's fresh.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just all about timing. We've, as far as being with MX, we've tried to create and worked on a lot of different things that probably would, you know, unclassifiedly probably be could be named as some new type of fusion, even with the rock, even with the metal. But with this, the key thing that really I think that put the finishing touches to the sound is just strictly her layout. That piano, it is so large in music, and the way she melodically plays it and plays her chords and plays the song. What I did was I tried to reach in and to take like her definitions of the how she was playing the tone. I actually became the piano. I listened to her piano and I tried to become it with my writing skills. And so that was going to be unique to try to get my timing right, rhythmly, to be able to rap that and the tone, to be able to rap it along with the timing and the tone of a piano. And I kind of figured that that it was this was going to be something good, and after we put it together it really was good, and I knew that it could be labeled into a different sound. And I'm not saying I never wanted that to happen, but she definitely brought it to the forefront with her material by us working with her as far as a new sound. She really did, and I thank her for it. And it brought the piano out in me as well as a vocal lyricist.
That's great.
Thank you.
awesome.
What were you going to say,
Awesome.
John?
Awesome.
I was going to say, what brought along the story? What's behind the story of the latest song? Call me anytime. What brought that all together?
I wrote this song. I composed the music, wrote lyrics like in let's say 10 minutes. There are this moment in life that each of us artists have that moment that everything comes at one point and it's just like bam, it's just so amazing. You're like impressed with yourself at that moment. And then I remember I was like, I'm going to send that to Ray to hear, but it wasn't finished. It was just let's say, was it two verses, bridge, chorus, for example, but it wasn't finished. It was just first part, let's say. And I sent that to Ray, and then Ray and I were texting, and then he's like, well, you need a second verse. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was like sending you the idea. I know what I'm doing. Yeah. We don't like that we tell each other what to do. So we respect each our own freedom. So
Yeah.
that's very cool. And then we were just talking, and then I was like talking about my experience in America and wonderful people and so. And then he said, "Well, there you go. There is your second verse." And I'm like, what do you mean?" And then he made a screenshot, and then he sent it to me like, "Read it." And then like, "Oh yeah, right." And then I change a little bit here and there, and then there comes the full song. But
It
then
was
that was,
everything that we were talking about in that text message
yeah,
that
yeah.
we
But
were
then
doing.
like,
I screenshot that thing and it just came out perfect on us.
yeah, yeah, and then that's not it, because then when Melvin comes, because
Oh,
Melvin
yeah.
is writing his
Yeah.
own lyrics. Melvin is his own. So Melvin is his lyrics, he's rapping. And once when I heard what Melvin did, I was like, oh my God, this is like piano written for Melvin. Like this is like it fits
Yeah.
perfectly with Melvin
Yeah.
rapping.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it took me a moment to understand like what he was rapping, and I'm like, what did he say? And then, well, he said Mozart. I said, in which part? I can't hear. And then I'm like I was like repeating, like trying to understand what was the word, because I want to understand everything. And then with the time I learned about everyone, and then I learned how each of us speak a little bit differently and different accent. I have different accent, and then I think that what Melvin brought in this song is just like so refreshing and so new and so cool, and I'm like so happy what we created together. It's just like mind blowing. It's
We're screwing Marina's mind up. She learned English very well, and we're teaching her pig English. You know what I mean? So the slang, man, trying to tell her what the slang, man. So she's pretty smart. I mean, believe me, it don't. Most of the time, you don't even have to say nothing to her about it because she knows. She's already done looked it up, or she already knows.
Yeah.
So that's very. You got to watch her. Don't say something around her. You don't think she don't know. She does. She's very smart.
it's very
I
good. I
believe
think we all learn every day something new, and that's the
Yes.
beauty. And we exchange ideas, and we learn from each other. We help each other. We support each other.
Yes.
We are
Yes.
there for each other, and we are
Sure.
calling each other every time.
We are the Three Musketeers.
The Three Musketeers.
Yep.
it's amazing because y'all haven't even known each other that long, and you've got this bond in such a short period of time. That's what music does, everybody.
Yeah, it's
We
incredible
Right.
because
we
we
we,
was
we actually touched base somehow another year or two, a couple of years or something, but not really in speaking face to face with each other. You know what I mean? Just by through other bands or different other sites or things like that. And but once we locked eyes, it was on. You know,
'Cause you both have worked with Storm Kingdom before as
this
well,
is how
right?
we got with Marina Storm Kingdom. I wanted to give Justin dibs because he's got some bad ass stuff. I'm telling you, we've done a lot of stuff with him, and Marina's done a lot of stuff with him. So
I worked with Justin 2 years ago on two of his songs, and I was playing piano and singing and writing lyrics. And he is a great friend, and yeah, we have two songs together.
That's some
That's
wicked
good.
stuff. Because the songs we've heard where y'all have collaborated, just the songs take a dramatic turn, and it's a mix of so many genres in one. It just blows your mind.
killer, man. Appreciate it, man. That's
Thank
that
you.
me and Mel and us, we just do what we do. And Marina, we do what we do. And hey, it seems to
Marina
be
do what
working
she
right
does.
now. That's what I'm talking about. I said, you, Mel, me, and Justin, we all do our thing, and
Yeah,
it's working out. You know, it's coming out good, and we're doing it the way our way. You know, so that's the thing. That's a good thing there.
And we love it because
That's right.
as
Big.
a listener, it's
that's
like
good.
seeing a new movie or reading a new book that just blows your mind.
Awesome.
That's why I love doing what we do, and meeting the people behind it and the stories behind it. It's a never ending. It's like we get so excited over this kind of stuff.
We
So
appreciate
It's
you guys.
amazing.
I like to know with Melody. I like to know uh, when did you start? I mean, when? How long have you been doing this? I'd like to hear more about your story in that because you're really good with your lyrical vocalist. The rap. I mean, you're just. I, I love your rap, man. It's fantastic.
Oh, well, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. As far as starting rap, of course, I was bit by the bug too at the beginning, back in the '80s, early '80s, and I tried to do a lot of stuff back then. Most of it was really kind of fast, like the MC Hammer type stuff. And I was always more into the clean rap side of things. And I wasn't
Okay.
my background wasn't so much for as far as the street, which hip hop had its inventions behind. It was just I wanted to be more, I would say, scholastic about it when it came to sound. And so I studied music as well, and I've also wanted to do a lot of different things with sound. But as I learned to rap, I learned to write rap around the originations of the material, and I think that's what helped me. And the second thing that helped me was to being able to have a voice. To create my own voice, which at the time I was a DJ anyway at the time, and so I just improvise my DJ voice into my rap. and I put it together, and that became me. But as far as with MX, and doing BPMs up to 150, 160, you have to be, and as far as hardcore metal or thrash, that timing is faster. So I had to learn where to fit into that, and how could I fit into that and make a difference with the sound. And now, of course, if you slow it down and give me something melodic, which what she just did, of course, I'm gonna bring the butter. I'm gonna mix the gravy to the butter on that. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's
yeah,
that's what
yeah.
happened. That's what happened.
But
Yeah, a
but
little hot
Mel's
sauce there.
but Mel, yeah, that hot sauce. Mel was rapping before with us with some guys in some boy bands. I wouldn't say boy bands, but it in some other bands that was awesome, man. Back in the '90s and stuff like that. He was bringing it to the table back then, man.
Wow.
I got to look this stuff up because rap is something I've only been into the last maybe 3 or 4 years. I mean, it's a whole awakening for me. Some of the stuff I'm listening to now. So I gotta hear your stuff, man.
He
Okay, well you
raps, but
can
he
be.
does more spoken word kind of stuff. It's different. Like Marina said, spoken word or what else you call it, Mel? Uh, I mean, it's
Well,
rap. It's rap, but it's just different than
More like
just
a
regular
poetry,
rap.
like a
Poetry.
poetry type,
Kind of
like a
something like that. Yeah,
yeah,
it's different. It's just different than just a regular rap song. You know what I mean? I'm not
right.
saying anything bad about anything on rap because we like a lot of different styles, but his delivery is just quite different.
It's unique.
Yes, unique.
like
That's the
like I
word,
say,
unique.
that's perfect because that's what I tried to do. That's the goal I set out for, was to be exactly different and to be able. And like I say, my key, I'm telling all the young rappers coming up right now, checking me out. I listen to the damn music. I help you. If I didn't help create the music by producing it, I listened to it enough so that I could create the story within the music, and also with the titling of the song. And
Yes.
this on this song right here, "Call Me Anytime." It just so happened there were some years I served as a service technician for the telephone company. I was the telephone man, and so anything dealing with calls,
Yeah.
communication, and things of that, I'm gonna bring it. I'm definitely gonna bring it. So
Yeah.
I mean, and
Yeah.
this was all perfect when Ray was like, "Well, what's the name of this piano piece?" And Ray was like, "Well, we just really came up with it, and it's going to be call me anytime." I was like, okay, okay. And like Marina say, so I was like, well, Jill, the video should be like this. We should be on the phones and blah blah blah. And then she took that and we did that, and I think that came out wonderful.
What was so
Yeah.
cool was when Marina was started writing it, she sends me this message, call me anytime. Well, actually, she was sending me this song stuff, or the starting of this song. And so I went, oh, so I called her up, she goes, no, 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 no. The song's called Call Me Anytime. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So then I sent it to Mel and said to say it, the same thing to Mel. Mel was calling me, go, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, uh, no, 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 it's the song, dude. I'm serious. That's happened to a few people, man. Yeah, that's just so funny, but it's so cool though. Each one of them did the same thing without the other one knowing. It was really
Then we
awesome.
realized we did something really great.
Yeah, and we're like, damn, this thing might work here. Well, it worked on us, and we ain't even got it going yet.
It
It's
got
awesome.
everybody's attention.
Yeah, it did. It still is. Yeah, it's awesome.
so
So
so I've been wanting to know. I'm taking it back to a different song for just a moment. Uh, what is the hair killer? What's the story behind hair killer? I mean, I all I thought about was like this big hairy monster dude coming at me and going to kill my hair or something. That's all I could. But
Yeah.
what's hair killer?
I actually was touring with different bands since 2024, and I had some situation, when you finish your gig, and that was in 2023, and then, it's a small venue. It happens in Belgium, and then we were just packing our instruments, and then because I was wearing like on the side my hair, and it's very long hair, and then suddenly someone accidentally just pulled me for hair, and it was not pleasant, and I was like, hey, hair killer, just like that, and then I'm like, hair killer. Well, that's actually very cool. I should write that down. And it took me actually several years because
Yeah.
the story is partially autobiographical, but also then became more imaginary, like film scoring again thing. And then I didn't know at the time. I was trying to write like a proper, let's say, a song, but it didn't work out. Then I said, okay, I'm going to use Hair Killer and send, because I'm working with New York City Ensemble Composer Concordance for now 6 years. I compose originally music for them. And then I said,
Oh, wow.
okay, I'm going to use Hair
Bam.
Killer to compose for soprano and orchestra. Because I have like 6 to 8
Come on.
premieres in a year in the season. And then that way I used Hair Killer. And I was like, okay, I have that now. But I wasn't happy. I mean, I wasn't like completely happy. And then I'm like, I really want that to develop as a song. So I tried the next year and the year after. And sometimes some things like they just doesn't work. And then you just need to wait. And but then I mean, when I met Ray, I just told him I'm thinking about our collaboration every day, and I still didn't have a song. So, and I was sending him emails and like, I'm thinking about that, and I'm sending like piano and my voice, and then they did everything else, and then of course Melvin did again his own unique style, and Ray and all the other musicians, and it was just like that time when they called me from the studio. First they sent me the track, and then I listened and I called them and I said to them, I remember, who are you people?
Yeah,
Who are you
yeah,
people?
yeah,
And I was
yeah,
struggling at the beginning to know who is who when I was making a video and artwork.
yeah,
I
yeah,
put Ray twice instead of Melvin because I
yeah.
didn't know who is who.
But
And
she
then and
thought,
then Ray
yes,
and
yeah.
then Ray's calling me like, Marina, that's me on both pictures. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. And then I was like thinking like, okay, now I know. But with the time, then I learned. But anyway, Hair Killer, it's just like the idea was that moment that happened to me while touring, because everyone who was touring knows how it looks like. So, but not touring anymore.
Well, the cool thing about doing this song, with starting out with Hair Killer, was we already had that we could do it the way we got it done quickly. Was we already had everybody in place. Mel and I was already, full on blowing through a lot of songs already in the year there, and then we were gonna and told Dave at the studio, Pizza Boy Dave is our engineer. And at the studio, we done told him probably
Pizza boy.
10 times, man, we're not coming back again. No, you won't see us for a while. The next week, we're right back down there again. Or the 2 weeks later, but we had everybody already in place. Richard was ready to do some stuff. Dave was, and the studio was available, so we're fortunately, it just worked out to where she called us right at the right time when we were already at full, scale of recording right then. So everybody was up on their chops and we jumped in and boom, we got it knocked out.
Right.
And we're glad that it happened, because from thinking about what the heck am I going to do with this song, when we first started talking about it, to now thinking about, damn, I'm ready to do another one. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
we've got some stuff ready though.
The funny thing is that we started in December and we have like so many music, and then we would be like three of us like, what are we promoting, which song? No, it's not that song, it's another one. And then like, what is happening now, which song is it, this one or that one? And then like one is speaking about one song, another about other song, and I'm speaking about another. And then I'm like, hey, what song is it today? Like what we are talking about. Because we have so many. I don't know if we are going to see, but we have a lot of
Yeah, go on and
songs
just
That's
spill the
right. That's
beans.
right.
coming out.
That sounds like a good problem to have when you've got so much material to deal
Yeah,
with.
Yeah.
and
Oh
it's
yeah.
killer
We get
too.
confused.
And it's different and killer. It's
Sure.
Halloween, isn't that right, Marina?
Yeah,
Halloween.
yeah. Because we like Halloween. And it's Valentine's Day, so
But we
we
keep
are.
saying Halloween. Were we talking about stuff, doing things?
Yeah,
We're going to release that on Halloween. It was like, wait a minute, it's Valentine's Day. I don't know why
yeah.
we kept getting that mixed up there, but
Because we were keep saying like, oh, we are releasing for Halloween. I mean Valentine's Day. Every time
yeah,
it's like delete, delete.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Halloween sounds like that could be
We
a
love
legit
scary
thing.
things. So
yeah. It's like we're our style and the image, all the stuff is based kind of towards the Halloween type thing. You know what I mean? And vampires and different things. So
And
yeah,
when
we
I
call
think of
ourselves vampire family. So
MX the American and now this collaboration, I think dark. It's got a beautiful dark vibe to it, and
right.
throw her stuff in there too, and it's just like this is the shit right here.
Awesome,
thank you.
Thanks, man.
awesome, man. Yes.
I'd like to go back for just a moment because there was a song, Ray. There was a song through MX the American that you did a while back with Storm Kingdom, and I've always had the question in my head. This is from the Sun in the 12th House album. It's called Inky. Who is Inky?
You don't know the Anunnaki?
Nah, I don't.
Inky is Inky is
Tell
one
them,
of
Melvin.
the god. Inky is one of the gods from the Anunnaki that is due to return back here to reclaim everything back on Earth. So
It's how
what
man's
we saying
supposed to
if
have
you're
got.
you're in the
Man was supposed to have gotten here or been. They were created by them when they came here to mine gold, way before Bible or anything like that. We're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago,
thousands of years. Hmm.
and that's who Inky is. Basically, what they think what God is today, kind of basically. You know what I mean? To an
Oh,
extent.
okay.
To an extent, yes.
Well, thank you for clearing that up. You pretty much giving us a little very long time ago history lesson there.
Yeah, well, it's a lot more to that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot, but call
Yeah.
Justin. Justin will give you the whole details on it.
Right.
Yeah, from
Right.
Storm Kingdom, definitely.
Well, we
That's
definitely got
right.
to get him on here. There's a lot of
Absolutely,
questions.
Yes.
absolutely.
Yeah, we really appreciate Wild Dogs Radio having us on.
Yes,
We
we do.
appreciate you, and I must say I do believe we first met, and it was through Dan. I do believe it was through the Graveyard Shift.
Yeah,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome.
Man.
Dan is
So
the man.
yeah, yeah. So do you have more music just waiting to come out yet, or what's coming up for each of you?
That's
Tell them,
and
Marina.
Well, I don't know. Well,
Tell them.
we have like it's the whole album is like a gothic vibe, dark,
Hmm.
and there are like some parts which are like orchestra kind of things, and then the dark, and then rap, and then metal, and then this heavy sound, and it's just completely something different. It can be really used in a film music, in a movie. So it is a real storytelling from the beginning until the end. It's just like one big story, and
Yeah.
it's just amazing. But
A
we
concept album. Yes.
exactly, yes, yes. And about that, there was a time with, I mean, there is just like 2 3 months, but well, one time Ray was driving, and I get him like a 20 minutes concert on my grand piano, because he said like, let me hear like those piano pieces, I need to decide. Then I'm like, okay, so I'm going just to play them, and Ray was listening while he was driving car, and And then after that, I recorded the demo and sent to Ray. And then he said, okay, we are using this we are not using. I'm like, okay, all right, because we are all very easygoing people. And then from that, it was just another masterpiece, I must say, because I did compose piano, but everything what they did, each of them as an artist, it brought like so much more, so many layers, and it's a real art, and it's just amazing. I can't wait for the audience to hear like the whole concept album once when we decide to release.
And some of those pieces, she said, send over to Melvin and see if he's got some rap stuff for that.
Yes,
Some of it,
yes.
and we did, and it was like, Melvin came back with some badass stuff, man, and it was like, she's like, yes, that's it, and it's like there was more stuff there then. So
There are vampires or different kind of storytelling, and it's just amazing.
Awesome.
So why so dark? What's with the darkness?
Well, it's romance,
and the
really.
horror and is it?
Well,
it's kind of romance, dark, gothic romance. There's a lot of variations to that. You know what I mean? So it's not, you don't die. You just you become. You know what I mean? We're energy.
like
We're
reborn.
Yes, we're reborn. It's a good thing. It's like a positive energy that's come together as a unit. And we're thrusting that out, to the public, or to everyone using our positive energy, and it's just a good thing. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily, it's not dark as in evil or nothing like that.
Okay.
But
The positive dark.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
Not everything for everybody is all roses and sunshine, and we all go through parts of our life where we gravitate towards things that aren't 100% happy, and I don't know, it just in art and music just
yes,
because that's reality.
Yeah, and that's I think that's why it touches touches everybody.
Yes. Yeah, this just came together, just like I say, it was no plan or nothing. I mean, Marina kind of had a small plan there at first, telling me we're going to do this song and we're going to have it done and blah, blah, blah. We hadn't even got together yet, and I'm like, okay.
That was only the first song. Just the first song.
I know. It's all funny. It's awesome. It's awesome the way it happened. It's awesome the way it happened, though. But and it was successful, and it still is. Everything is that we're doing together.
That's what I like about what I'm hearing, is because you each put your own piece into it, and you might have a slight idea of what your outlook, and then you throw the other artist into it, and it just becomes this beautiful thing that it becomes. That's why this stuff is so cool to me.
See, it's real theatrical and theater type too,
Yes. I would like to, because you, with all of you, you do a lot of music with so many different artists and bands. I hope sometime in the future, a lot more artists and bands come together with you, and you do just a really big collaboration. And I'd like to see how that would be mixed together.
Yes.
You got
definitely
all the different bands throughout the years. Yeah.
We just finished that one song, Aphrodite's Sigh, with Jeff Tucker from Front Row Radio, and with Joe Boo, who is one of the baddest singers out there, Yeah. And Justin. And Marina's inspiration behind me when I'm writing the lyrics and stuff. So us all doing things together. So it's all working hand in hand, and that's a good thing. What you guys are saying, that's absolutely correct, Randy. The more people come together and actually, in a professional but fun way, that's the way to do it.
Shout out to Jeff Tucker. I love what you do, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right on, Jeff.
Yeah.
So
Wild Dawgs Radio.
We appreciate you. We really do. This
Yes.
is awesome.
There you go.
That would be great if you guys would record like a little radio bump that we can play throughout the day, that just so they hear y'all.
Oh yeah,
talking
we'll
about
do
it.
that. We'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. We appreciate that. So, well, is there
I know we
anything that
talked about so much.
is there anything that y'all would just like to say? I'll open the mic up. Is there anything?
Don't never
Any
let your
shout out?
dreams disappear. Never let your dreams disappear. Keep
Don't
doing
give
what
up.
you.
That's
That's
right.
right.
Don't give up.
And don't think you're going to get rich in this game, because if you do, you're backing up. The thing is, I'm not saying you can't somewheres along the line, but the thing is, keep pursuing, keep positive, and hang on to your material and stuff.
Yes, yes.
And be kind
Yeah.
and fair love, because
There you go.
kindness is a very important thing, because maybe one person is now in some other situation and you don't know what it is, and that is compassion and love and understanding and kindness is very important.
Yes.
That's right.
You never know what someone else is going through.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes.
So
Me and Mel were both in the military, and we've been through a lot of stuff, and it's like we support a lot of different groups and stuff like that for people going through hard times and stuff like that. So actually that song Bullet you were talking about is definitely one of the number one leading songs we have about that PTSD, things like that. So it's like,
I did my little stint in the Army, and my career didn't go anywhere where I wanted it to, but I tell you what, it's a brotherhood that never ever goes
never
away.
ends, man. Never
That's
ends.
right.
It's always there.
That's right. Peace out
And,
to you
thank you
too.
Well,
for
yeah,
everything.
man. Yes, man. Thanks for your service,
That's
brother.
right.
Thank
Thank
all
you
of
for
you
your service.
for your service. That's
Yes, thank
big
you.
to me.
So, where can everybody find your music or be able to follow you and stuff? I know we've been having a lot scrolling down here, but websites, stuff like that, where can we go?
You could go to MXD American on YouTube, on all the major platforms. Pandora, Apple Music, Google Play. Please go there. You could go to You could go to all of the stuff
Black.
that we did in the past, and go to Black Marina. You can go to Black Marina as well, and you could go to the collaboration with MX American and Black Marina, along with Storm Kingdom and Jeff Tucker and the rest of the crew.
Joe
It's
Boo,
out there.
all
It's
of us, but yes.
all available. Just Google it up, type it up, co-pilot in, whichever way you decide to get in. Just get in and get in where you fit in, and you will see, you will find us.
Look it
And
up.
when
You
you
in
get
Preach
Black
on, my
Marine, you'll
brother.
see Marina.
When you
You'll-
get there, share their stuff.
Yeah,
Tell a friend about it. You don't know how much just one share does for these artists. That
that's right.
it's invaluable. You just do it.
Black Marine and MX American are on all download platforms. And definitely everybody look for the new Black Marine stuff that we're doing right now. I mean, we love our stuff, but this is just something totally different right here. So we really respect it. And we're really digging on it a lot. I hope
I love
everybody
that
else
you guys
does too.
You guys are having so much fun with this. That's awesome.
And we're all promoting together. That's the thing, and that's hard to find that in different bands where everybody's doing some things, and it only helps it that much better. That's a big thing out
Right.
there for everybody is don't wait on the other person to do it. We all do it, So
Yeah, and the biggest factor today is working together and networking together, because networking is the biggest key today.
and with Black Marine with Marina, she's 6 hours ahead of us on the East
wow.
Coast here. So she's our future, and she's got everything ready and going. By the time I wake up, I'm running to start
Right?
getting things. And I'm calling Melvin going, she's already done text 10 times. We got things we got to do, man. It's a good thing, man. Yeah, we've never
Yes.
had that before, man,
There's no easing into your day with this one, I'm sure.
I like it. I love
Yeah.
it, man, because we've never had nobody pushing us like that. You know what I mean?
Yes. You can say I noticed for the last week before coming to the interview or getting ready for the interview, I would just be getting into the office about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and she'd be like, "Good morning,"
Yeah.
and
He's already
well,
waiting.
here you go. Let's talk about this and let's sketch and what are we doing with this? And I'm like, you go, girl. Yeah, I like this. So yes, I
There
definitely
you go.
understand.
Hey,
You
that's
know what's
exactly what
happening.
it's
There
like
you
for
go.
us. With us being on the West Coast, this guy here, he's got such a weird schedule.
Messaging us at 2 a.m. and shit.
And I'm like, when Rock Dog and I first started doing a lot of work together, I'm like, you realize I'm not going to see these messages for fucking hours, right?
That's right, but at least you'll get them. See, how I work is I gotta type it out now, otherwise I'm gonna forget 10 minutes from now what I was just thinking about. So
Oh
he's
yeah.
like, "Why did you leave?" And I do. I leave him a book like every morning, and he's like, "Dude, you left me another book," and I'm like, "But it's all thoughts that we need to think about."
Sometimes I'll get
Yeah.
a whole stream of Doug deleted a message. He's like, well, yeah, I was on a tangent, but I
On a
figured that
tangent.
wasn't important, so I take some of the stuff out, leave
That
some of
sounds
the
like
stuff
me.
in.
That sounds like me.
Hey,
I'll be
Buzz
there. They raised
Brown.
10 things.
Buzz,
Huh?
thank you for
We love
watching,
Buzz.
brother.
Buzz, you the man.
Right on. Thanks everybody out there that's watching the interview, and hope
Thank
everybody
you.
enjoyed it, and we did.
Oh, I had a blast. Thank you so much.
It was
Thank you for your
fun.
time.
Thank
Doug,
you.
Misty, any last words?
I'm just along for the ride.
Let's
I'm
let's yeah let's
Nice to meet you, Misty.
Nice
Yeah,
to meet
nice to meet you, man.
yeah we were out rather late celebrating with
Up
some
all night with
friends in
Dr.
a
Love.
Kiss tribute band, which is Kiss is like my favorite
I saw that
band
on
since
the
I was
line there.
like.
Yeah.
And so we're a little, and of course on the West Coast, we're just now getting started. A couple of cups of coffee hasn't done anything for me,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
this was great. This is better than caffeine. I don't even know what else to say except for I am so excited to hear what you guys are doing coming up. So
Yes, I
we're
can't wait to
ready.
hear more. Music is my drug of choice. It's like I want to hear
Yes.
more. You gave me some. Now I want to hear more. I want more.
It's coming. It's coming.
More
Don't
is
worry.
coming. It's
It's
coming.
More is coming. Yeah.
Like this, man.
And just one last thing I wanted to add from this one over here is we were listening to your stuff as we were preparing, and she's got a nickname for Melly D already. She says
Well,
you are.
I said
Yeah, I'll let you
that
tell
if
it.
you were more angry, you would sound like iced tea. So you're kind of like nice tea.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's
I'll take
awesome,
that.
Mel. That's awesome,
Actually,
Mel.
I did it. I should let him know that too. We bumped head a few times and been on a couple shows together, a couple stages together. But
Yeah, you
that's
got like
good.
the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing going on.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh. Love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah.
That is so awesome.
Catch
All
you
right.
guys.
Thank you, Melly D. Thank you, Red Ray. Thank you, Black
Right
Marine.
on.
Dangerous
Thank you
Doug,
so much
Mystic
for having
Misty.
us.
And thank you to everybody that is watching out there. Y'all have a great
Thank
day
you.
and rock on. Thank you very much.
You too.
I'm-
Right on. Thanks a
Okay.
lot.
All right.
Thank
Hey.
you.
Bye, Marina. Talk to you later.